And I'm back to rock the show. And we're back to rock the show. It's Degen Fantasy, a Saturday morning live stream. Just to get everyone down and dirty as Double Down Dan in these parlays and bets for the upcoming. Listen, since football has left, I have not been so excited for something to watch and to bet on. And thank God, thank the Lord, my Miami Heat got into a fucking playoff spot so I can have some kind of faith for watching a sports team that I actually give a fuck about because the Penguins lost. Dan, how are you doing? How you looking? How you feeling about this upcoming playoff season? And how's your day as well?
The day is just fantastic. I feeling pretty good. I think a lot of people are picking the Sixers, so I'm feeling pretty good about the Knicks right now. I didn't really think the Heat were going to try to get in for some
Tyler
reason.
Hero,
but
24-point, almost had a triple-double, 1 assist away from a triple-double.
I mean, it's great, but like in 4 games, you're going to be on the golf course doing nothing.
We'll see how it goes, dude. I think if we win,
you guys are getting ideas now. See, that's the fucking thing. You guys are getting ideas now, and you guys shouldn't have ideas. I want to be very clear about that.
Yeah, you know who else had ideas? Albert Einstein, but I don't know really where I'm going with that. But at the same token, we just want to get Jimmy Butler back, and whatever the case may be. By the way, this episode is sponsored by, and the entire stream, Degen Fantasy, is sponsored by W Energy. It's a really phenomenal energy drink that you can make at home through just kind of like protein powder. Our promo code, if you want to get, I think it's 30% off, is DGenBets, all one word. It's going to be our official sponsor of Degen Fantasy going forward. If you guys would like to check that out, it is W Energy. You can look it up on any platform and find it as well. Here's the full little spot promo code at DGenBets. But today, getting into, look at this. I got the trophies involved. Getting into the NBA and the NHL playoffs, guys. Shout out everybody watching on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. When you're looking at the NBA and NHL playoffs, real quick, before we dive into one or the other, which one are you more excited about?
I think NHL actually, but
Me too.
It's gonna be tough because I don't have a team in the NHL playoffs actually, and the Knicks are in, and that's I'm a Knicks fan,
which is an odd choice then if you're looking more into the NHL playoffs. But
I like how they do it, man. I also have quite a bit of money on the Hurricanes and the Rangers to get out of the first round together. So
we're gonna get into that. So I'm going to pull up at some point in a second here. I'm just going to Google the NHL bracket challenge is now open. If you guys want to try your March Madness style chance at winning, I don't know what the grand prize is, but we're going to find out here in a little bit. To fill out the perfect bracket, but at the same token, I mean, there's not as many teams in the NHL than there is in the fucking college basketball circuit. So it might be a little bit easier. You get a little flow going.
Definitely a better shot to do this correctly than it would be March Madness. So.
Oh, I totally agree. And as we've been delving in, so last stream, we kind of did our due diligence on making sure that we can really check out how the NBA is going to fall through. And this is really where we went our picks. So I think I did most of the East Coast. Or no, you did most of the East Coast. I did most of the West. With the Heat getting in, it would have been... Yeah, the Heat getting in playing the Celtics, and then the Sixers playing the Knicks. We both took the Knicks and the Celtics, and Dan took the Magic on a nice skew, but it's looking like a Denver kind of year. And I'm not really too happy about your side of picking that. But also at the same token, kind of how we both feel the matchup's going to break down. I kind of lean more towards agreeing with your picks because I don't think OKC is old enough. I don't think LA really has enough in the tank, and Denver's just a well-oiled machine. The only thing I did say though is if Minnesota beats Phoenix, they got the Twin Towers there to be able to try to stop Jokic. I think they have the best chance of possibly upsetting the Nuggets. But other than that,
that's more a lot of people do not agree with our Clippers take there, buddy.
They're not liking the Clips?
No, nobody's liking the Clips. Everyone has the Clips out in the first round.
Well, that's all right because nobody watches Clippers basketball, but I've watched a lot of Clippers basketball this year. And if Kawhi is gonna play, he has knee fucking swelling or whatever the case may be, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Jesus
but
Christ.
Looking at Kawhi, not gonna go so into James Harden, but they have the vet pieces and they're a good team. They played well all season. Luka and Kyrie have been doing their thing. It can go either way. Either way, we didn't really take. I think they would beat OKC. I think that first matchup against Dallas though is going to be hit or miss. And either way, I think if Dallas gets through, I think Dallas would beat OKC as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think they might. Yeah. I feel like OKC gets past the first round and then they probably lose. I think they're maybe a little too young right now. They're like a year away.
Yeah, that's more or less how we've been kind of leaning into it all season.
Yeah.
But also, you never, Cinderella stories happen. Usually only for the Miami Heat. So we'll see how that goes.
That's actually a good one. Wait. Let's do that because I think actually since the inception of the play-in, possibly that team has one of the teams has won the first round matchup. So let's talk about teams that could actually upset,
playing teams that can upset.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So the matchup, you got OKC against Sacramento, correct?
Yep.
And then you got Denver versus the Lakers. You got the Celtics versus the Heat, and then you got the Knicks and the Sixers.
All right, off rip, I'm going to say the two that will not happen. I don't think the Sixers will beat the Knicks. And I do not think that there's no shot. I said 10% chance last stream, but that's basically no shot for the Lakers to beat the Nuggets. And even then, I think they're better constructed, obviously, and they're a better team than the Sixers. At the same token, I don't think they have a chance of beating the Nuggets unless Jokic got hurt. And then Sacramento, they got a good team. They got Malik Monk and a lot of good players. I just don't think they're primed right now. And OKC sitting in that first seed, home court advantage. I do think they would be too much to handle for the Sacramento Kings. And then on the top seed of the Eastern Conference side, I'm going to try to.
You're such a fucking homer.
No, I was going to say I'm going to try to. Homer. I was just about to talk about it, but I was going to say on the top the top seed in the Eastern Conference side, I was going to say I'm going to try to keep my homer Miami Heat fan mentality out of it. But I will say I don't think the Heat are going to win, but I do think it'll be more of a series than. All right, here's a better question for you then, Dan. What do you think will be more of a series, Lakers Nuggets or Heat Celtics?
Probably, I don't know, man. I think they both probably lose in 4. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it's a 4. I think it's a sweep for both sides.
I'd be shocked if we get swept. I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers get swept.
Dude, you have no Jimmy Butler. You played the Bulls last night. The Bulls suck absolute cock. There's no way. Dude, you guys just don't have. There's no shot. There's no shot against the Celtics.
Yeah,
I think
we're not.
And
you won't give us one game.
I'm not going to be a homer. Hold on, I'm not going to be a homer real quick. I think the Knicks have the toughest matchup out of all the play-in. I think they do.
You think they're better than the Sixers? You think the Sixers better than the Heat without Jimmy? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, with Embiid.
Dude, with Embiid, they were 32-8.
Yeah.
With Embiid, they're a 2 seed. Okay, and they're in the 7th seed right now. So yeah, they're way more dangerous than any other play-in team.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Embiid back. I got so used to not having Embiid and making much fucking.
I know the Knicks wanted home court advantage, but tell me the Pacers aren't a better fucking matchup for the Knicks. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, that would have been a better spot for them.
Yeah.
Pacers are young and hungry though. It just all depends about honestly with the Bucks too. I feel like the Bucks are like a sleeping giant in the East. No one expects them to go anywhere. I feel like they have this is one of the first seasons where the Bucks have came into the playoffs with alleviated pressure, which is weird because when you add a piece like Damian Lillard, it's weird to have that alleviated pressure. So I think if they can kind of click early and get something going, I think they'll definitely beat the Pacers. I think whoever comes out of this Knicks Sixers series that which I obviously will be the Knicks. I think the Bucks are going to give somebody a good run if they get going. If the Pacers somehow manage to beat the Bucks, I don't know what they're going to do. The Bucks are going to do in the offseason, but I'll save that for later. Yeah,
I think Giannis is gone at that point. Everything that I hear is that Golden State is going to make a ridiculous offer for Giannis if they don't win first round.
Honestly, dude, I'll really spaz if they make if the Golden State gets KD and then lets KD go get some rings and then they get Giannis. And I'd also honestly I like Giannis. I would be on the fuck Giannis wave of all time. Like even worse than KD.
Who the fuck wants to get stuck in Milwaukee though? Like, let's talk about that real quick.
Go anywhere else. Don't go to Golden State.
Who the fuck wants to get stuck in Wisconsin, dude?
No one does.
Guys from Greece. Guys from fucking Greece. A living paradise, and he's got to go to fucking Wisconsin? Get the fuck out of here,
the
dude.
fucking woods.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wow, this is gorgeous. There's another fucking patch of ice and fucking deer. Cool.
Of course, they want me to sign up for this fucking bracket thing, so while I'm doing that. Yeah, I don't... Is he a free agent coming up this season, so they're going to move him?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he signed an extension, but that's the talk, is that the Warriors are going to be looking to make a fucking splash this offseason. So,
well, fuck the Warriors in that fashion because I do not want them to go. All right, I got the bracket up.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we're going to transition here to the NHL side of the bracket challenge for... Yeah, because that was basically how we saw the NBA playoffs unfolding, and we're going to get into the NHL. Big hockey fan, good hockey knowledge. We've been hitting hockey bets left and right all season. So let me display this for everyone. Cool. All right. So I've never used this before, so bear with me. Start here. Click which team you think will get through. Okay, I guess we're going top left. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Oh, it's a little too close. All right. How we looking there, Dan? Looks good?
Good.
Good enough. Okay. All right. Dallas versus Vegas. I remember we both talked about two teams that can upset, and you picked Vegas. I picked Dallas, and they're playing in the first round. This is a tough matchup. What are you thinking?
This is not the matchup you want if you're Dallas. I just don't think you want to see the Vegas Knights on the other side of the fucking ice there. I love Vegas. I think they're gonna win here.
Yeah, this is a toss-up for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Dallas is due, but also Vegas is a good team. But Dallas has looked phenomenal all year. Dude, they have the lowest shots against percentage per game throughout the entire season.
But let's talk about playoff like prowess. I feel like the Vegas Knights probably have them beat there.
Well, they have they just won a cup. They got Eichel, and they got like Marchessault, William Karlsson, and Pietrangelo if he's back, and a bunch of different pieces. I think Pietrangelo's hurt, which is a huge stinger for them. But I mean, on the Dallas side, they made a run a few years ago. They got Joe Pavelski, he was on the Sharks for the longest time. He played really well. He went to the finals with the Sharks, and they lost to the Penguins. I think I don't know. I think Dallas is more deep. I'd say, I don't know. I'm feeling Dallas in 7, but I'll go Vegas. You want to roll Vegas?
Yeah, roll Vegas there.
All right, we're going to roll Vegas. All right. I got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, and then I guess we're going to stay on the West. Winnipeg or Colorado? I think that's a pretty easy one.
Fuck. Wait, tell me. Who do you like there?
Winnipeg.
Colorado, right?
Yeah, Colorado. Winnipeg had a strong stretch throughout the season. Colorado is a fucking
They're built for the playoffs. Yeah,
they
they're
are
built for the
literally
playoffs.
built for the playoffs.
There's no shot Winnipeg wins.
Yeah, so we're going to go Colorado. That's going to be a great series if that happens.
Yeah.
Vancouver and Nashville. That's going to be a good series too. I think Vancouver's been one of those teams. So in 2011, they played the Bruins in the Stanley Cup final. I don't know if you heard about this. This was a while ago. They lost, and the entire city went into like a riot and was burning cars and freaking out. And I don't think they made a deep run, dude. It was insane. I don't think they made a deep run since. They are from top to bottom. This is the best team they've had in the last 15 years, other than when they had the Sedin twins.
Damn.
Nashville's really, really, really good, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Nashville kind of like sneaks out an upset. I'm going to go Vancouver in 6. Edmonton or LA. I think that's it. I'm not really going to break that one down. You're riding with Edmonton, right? McDavid.
Yeah, I think it's got to be McDavid. He probably created the playoffs too. So
Western Conference bonus. Predict how many games the series will last. Okay, Vegas to win in what?
It's got to be 7, right? 6 or 7.
I'm thinking 7. Yeah, Colorado to win in 5 or
5.
I'm gonna go 6. I'm feeling 6.
All right.
But hockey's a little bit different though than basketball too, because like a couple games can just get away from you with a couple bad bounces. Vancouver in 6 and Edmonton in 5. I don't think that'll be a sweep.
one.
Okay, cool. All right, and then we're gonna look to the Eastern Conference. This is gonna be a great series. Florida and Tampa. Tampa, they're in that wild card spot, but they have one of the best goaltenders in the league. Do you know how tall their goaltender is, Dan?
6'7", right?
He's like 6'7". He's Andre
Yeah.
Vasilevsky. He can steal
Yeah.
you a game. That's one of the main things you got to look at in playoff series in general for the NHL. Kucherov, Stamkos, Point. They got a good team, but I mean, the one thing I will say is I haven't watched any Florida Panthers game this season, not a single one. So I'm gonna let Dan pick this one.
Yeah. Oh, great. Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm gonna go inside with the Panthers. I think they probably get it done here. This is probably the matchup you did not want. Though I would assume. So that's got to be a 7-gamer.
Yep. Okay.
I know you have strong opinions on this next one, so
what is this analysis? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, they like
Sam Reinhart. Okay, that's pretty nice looking. Doesn't really help much. Power play. Okay, whatever the case may be.
Goals
Boston
per game, all that good shit.
And Toronto. Listen, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you're watching us right now, if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart.
You didn't want this matchup. This is the one matchup you didn't want to see.
Yeah. So if
this
you guys
is the
don't know,
one fucking matchup, dude.
Yeah, Boston's kind of owned Toronto for the past decade, and every time Toronto gets into the playoffs, and they're like, "Oh my God, Toronto's gonna make a run." Boston knocks them out. I think Boston was down. Boston was down 4-1 in a Game 7 against Toronto within the last 4 or 5 minutes. Came back and beat them for the one series that Toronto probably could have won. I don't know. To me, this is all goaltending. I don't think Toronto has a good goaltender. And I think
exactly. That's what you have to look at here.
Yeah.
That's what you have to look at, man. Where are they the weakest and where are they the strongest? I think Toronto has the firepower, of course, with Matthews, but buddy, if you don't have a good fucking goaltender, I don't know what you're gonna do, man. Against the fucking team that scores too.
Or
they score a lot.
Let me see the analysis. Season points, goals per game. Obviously, they're higher. Goals against per game, 2.7 to 3.18. That's what I'm looking at here. It's their goaltending and their defenseman. Yeah, their penalty kill's terrible. Boston has a better penalty kill. I'm going Boston, and I'm going Boston in 6. They have they look at their record, 47, 20, and 15. They went on a stretch this year. I think they almost won 13 or 14 games in a row. They were just rolling and
what do you say though what do you say though to the people that are like Boston's a regular season team? They're just, they're great in the regular season, but can't really do shit in the playoffs. What do you think about that?
I'd say they got the culture for a playoff team. They have vets and a good mix of depth. They have an all-star forward that's David Pastrnak, who can put the puck in the net. They got Brad Marchand, who's going to fucking annoy Matthews the entire series. And basically, they have probably the best goaltending tandem in the entire playoffs, which is Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman. So I don't really know what the fuck y'all are going to do in the aspect of okay, cool. You chase Ullmark, maybe, who's probably the better of the two goalies, and then you get Swayman in. They can bounce so many different ways, and they're just gritty. Every team you play when you play Boston is just gritty. Toronto. The thing that sucks is though, is how when you watch the NBA playoffs, it's the young kids are finally going to come through, and this is Toronto isn't OKC. They're built like OKC, but this is OKC in 3 years. 4 years. This is where they need to start winning now. Same thing with Edmonton.
Okay.
So that's kind of OKC this year. You're whatever. That's how Toronto was looked at for the past 3 or 4 seasons. Now they have to start doing something, or you're gonna have to blow it up. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I just don't see it happening this year either. So I'm going Boston. Now this is we're all over this sports betting wise. If you want to make some money, you gotta ram fucking Rangers, Hurricanes together.
Yep.
So Caps are the worst playoff team to make the playoffs in the last 15 years. Look at the record and the points, goals per game. The Rangers are significantly better at goaltending. Goals against per game. Yeah, this is gonna be a rout. Look at their power play. Look at their PK. It's gonna be an absolute rout. Dylan Strome's your leading scorer.
This is going to be a rough one.
So
we got the Rangers there. I think we both got the Hurricanes here.
Look at the goals against per game.
Yeah, the Hurricanes are great, man. I think that, and dude, that fucking who'd they get, Gensel or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
they got Jake Gensel.
He's fucking great for them, man. He's fucking really good for them.
I think he's got. I think I saw a statistic which hurt me as a Penguins fan, but it was like Gensel has scored the most points
Yep.
within like the 15 games after the trade deadline, like going to a new team. Yeah, Gensel's a stud, dude. That was a good
He
pickup
really
for them.
is.
And I like the trade for us too. Like, Gensel didn't really fit our game. He fits Carolina's game perfectly, and we needed someone like Bunting to get in return. All right, Florida and Tampa. How many games? I'm thinking
gonna go 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, Boston, Toronto.
I'm actually gonna
They
go like
always go
I think 5.
5.
Yeah.
I think, but they always go 7 every
Do
time
they?
they play. They
All
always
right,
go
we'll hit
7.
7. Yeah, go fucking 7.
Honestly, sweep. I'm calling that. It's the first sweep. Carolina will win the series in how many games? I'm gonna go 5. Yeah, let's go 5. I like that. All right, so this is your Elite 8 right here. Florida, Boston. What's the most appetizing series to watch in your opinion?
Dude,
I
it's
think I already got my
Colorado.
answer.
It's
Oh,
Colorado
for sure.
Vegas, right?
It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
That's gonna be crazy.
Let's
That's
do
gonna
that
be
one last.
fucking nuts, dude. Yeah.
Let's do that one last. All
I
right,
don't even
let's
know who the
do
fuck we're gonna pick.
Vancouver, Edmonton.
That another great one. Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
I think Vancouver's better defensively, but McDavid has to win this year. There's going to be a lot of shit talk on his. He has the amount of pressure Edmonton has right now is insane.
This is a tough one, but I would probably side with Edmonton here.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he gets it done.
Honestly, yeah,
he's ready.
He's
ready.
He's due. I'll give it to him. He's got to will his team to a fucking win. I think he is coming in banged up though.
He's got to win. If they don't win this year, there's going to be so many fucking.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize how good Florida was this year. Holy,
Florida's good, dude. 2.41 goals against per game.
That's they got a good goalie too. I think they got Bobrovsky still.
Yep.
The power play looks good.
Mm-hmm.
PK's at 82%. Man, I'm gonna go Florida just because I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Florida. I think they're more a complete
I like
team.
Florida here. I like Florida there too. This is another great fucking series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
You gotta, off rip. I think look how evenly matched up they are. They're like the same fucking team, dude. That's so crazy. Goals per game, same. Goals against, Carolina lets up just a little bit less. What a fucking, that's a 7-game series, correct?
Yeah, I think personally that the Rangers have the better goaltender, but I think that Carolina's deeper. I think they have like a really, really deep.
I actually would. I'm gonna side. I think one of the Northeast gets into the Final Four. I think that's the Rangers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, all right, and then this is gonna be a fucking classic series. Vegas and Colorado. I just think they're too much.
They're fucking and they're loaded. They're fucking loaded, dude.
Yeah.
I think Colorado play well. Yeah, Eichel's gonna have to play really fucking well.
Mm-hmm. Look at their power play, dude. 24.46%, and their penalty kill is solid and up there too. Yeah, and I think they have the better goaltender. I'm gonna go Colorado. Holy!
Wow,
damn, that's gonna be a series to remember. I hope this happens.
Yeah, both of them are really fucking good.
Dude, you know what's weird? Is like I just can't picture ever the Rangers getting to the Eastern Conference Final, and they did it in 2012. But it's gonna be crazy. All right, Florida or New York?
Florida or New York? I like New York, but that's just me.
I feel like I like New York too, but I feel like Florida's gonna beat the fucking shit out of them.
Wait, but why? Why would you?
Because Florida hits and hits and hits and hits, and they grind, and they got like basically like think about like the New York kind of style of like market kind of correlates to like I'm not saying it by coincidence, but like it's just kind of a fact that like New York's team is kind of like they got Panarin, they got Zibanejad and Lafreniere and all these players that like they're like Zibanejad's probably the exclusion of like the really hard working kind of forward, and they also got what's his name, the big fucking pain in the ass, Chris Kreider. But Florida's just basically it's like a bunch of talented goons, like they just work.
And I'm not mad at that at all. I don't think Florida's like I don't think this is a quick series at all, but I think this
7.
is like we're talking this is the year the Rangers have to do something. The same thing that you're saying about Edmonton on the other side. I
Mhm.
think it goes equally for the Rangers. They have all the talent in the fucking world. I think we could both fucking agree on that.
Yep.
The goaltender, and I mean he's fantastic, correct?
Shesterkin, Igor Shesterkin. Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, that's what
Incredible.
I'm saying. If we're looking at goaltending, I think and Bobrovsky is that
Yep.
Florida's goalie.
Sergey. Yep.
I'm sure he's a fucking a menace when it comes to goaltending, but I think New York has to go to the finals. This year.
Yeah, and it's the duel of two Russian goaltenders because they're both
Yeah.
Russian, and
Yeah.
Shesterkin's younger. He's just New York's got a deep team in front of them defensively. I think is where they kind of have the advantage, even though they got Aaron Ekblad over in Florida. This one
Yeah.
series right here, though, this is going to be basically better than watching the Stanley Cup final, in my opinion. This is fucking insane. Damn,
I am curious about. Here's my thing. I think this is an Edmonton win here, buddy.
You think so?
I think so. I don't know what's telling me, but like I don't know, man. That's just me. I don't know hockey. So I'm gonna side with you on this.
Okay, I'm gonna give my 2 cents. It's almost like you kind of want to go Edmonton just because you feel like they're due, but I just feel like between like so there's stars all over the ice in Colorado, and
Yeah.
you got in Edmonton you got like Connor McDavid, you have Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Evander Kane, and like it's just the depth kind of falls off gradually. You got Landeskog, Cale Makar, who's probably the best defenseman in the NHL. Nathan McKinnon, you got great goaltending. I don't even know who's in net. I'm about to look it up right now for the fucking. Hold on, I got to see who's the goalie for the fucking Oilers. Oilers goalie. Stuart Skinner. Who? Oh, they got Draisaitl in Edmonton as well. McDavid, Perry, Corey Perry, Leon Draisaitl, and Evander Kane. I just don't think who's the goalie for the fucking Avalanche. I think it was actually the backup for the Rangers because they had such good depth. It is where the fuck is it?
Isn't it like it's like
Georgiev. That's who it is.
Yeah, he's great. He won us some fucking. He won us the only fucking thing we won
in the All-Star game. Yeah, guys,
the only thing. Yeah,
never bet on an All-Star game for either sport because
we learned the hard way this year.
No one tries.
My God, we learned the hard way. Jesus
I'm going
Christ.
Colorado here, dude. They've done it before. Like they know how to mow down this team. Yeah.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Select a team. Can I at least think about my shit first before you start prompting my pick? Bracket challenge by Betway. Damn, that's going to be a series. I don't know. If for Rangers fans, if you get that far and you lose, what a fucking like heartbreak.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're thinking here. I think that the Rangers do it this year, but that's just me. I think they have everything they need.
I just think they're too young.
Well,
they're second and third line.
Avalanche have done it. The Avalanche have done it in recent years here. So
that's
if this is a veteran versus, I think this is explainable in New York. If you get to the fucking Stanley Cup Finals, you can explain this loss. I don't think you can explain a loss before this. So I think
I just think that on top of Avalanche they've been there before. I think New York going through Washington's not that really big. New York going through Carolina and Florida is going to take a lot out of them, as well for Colorado as well. Dallas, Vegas, and Edmonton is going to be tough. Honestly, I think this boils down to who's the healthiest by the time you get here. I can see it going either way. I'm feeling I'm feeling the Avs though. Maybe I'm just a Penguins fan. I don't know. Dan, you pick it. You pick it. You pick it. All right,
I'd side with
Go
yeah.
ahead. You pick it. You side with who?
No. Spin the wheel.
All right, we're gonna flip a Zin. Okay. The top of the
flip this
Zin
in.
is Avalanche. The bottom of the Zin is the Rangers. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, it's the Rangers.
All right. There you go.
So we're locking in. All right. Rangers. That hurts my soul. Predict the total number of goals scored in the Stanley Cup Final Series. Fuck me. Game 1, it's probably gonna go 6. Who has home ice advantage?
I'd say like 30.
4-2, 4-5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4-1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'd say 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
That's okay. If we do 30, though, okay, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good.
It's 30. Submit my shit, dog. Okay, I submitted 30.
All right, cool.
Let me zoom out real quick and then take a little screenshot. Hold on. Let me see my whole... fucking the internet sucks. Let me see my bracket, man. Can't download it or nothing. Edit bracket. Yeah, Degen Fantasy bracket. All right, yeah. I mean, there's our fucking NHL Stanley Cup playoff brackets. Now that we have it up, though, I want to get more sports betting analytical. If you're looking at every one of these first round series, right? Who are give me a matchup that you think is like, other than to wins, like prop wise, and then we'll start breaking down some players to look at, and then we'll get into hockey hits. Where are you like leaning? Is like honestly, I really want to lean on Tampa. So, they're gonna win 2 games. We feel. I think there's a good spot to make some money. I wonder who. I'm gonna look up the betting odds. Hold on. Draft Kings. Let's go check that out. What's a series that you're like in your head targeting, like prop wise?
Um,
You could be players you like good matchup. Like,
so I think that I would probably hit that fucking Rangers Cap series. I think that's probably the series you can kind of fucking target for props, because there's such a mismatch there. What do you think? I don't know, like, specific player. I'm not great with the NHL, buddy. So you fucking tell me what you're thinking here.
All right. So looking at the bracket, I think Tampa's a good team to bet on, like prop wise, shots on goal and saves, because Vasilevsky's in that. I'm assuming, I guess Boston finishing the second seed is going to be able to be a favorite over Toronto, especially with history. Vancouver and Nashville, shots on goals for Forsberg and Evangelista. Marcia, so for sure, playoff fucking Jimmy Butler style to bet on. But also he's playing Dallas, so Dallas limits a lot of shots, so maybe not. It's going to be tough. This Winnipeg-Colorado matchup, I think that's probably the matchup that Colorado did not want to see, though, other than Dallas, because Winnipeg's very good defensively. I would definitely look at shots on goal props for the Rangers and for Tampa. And I'm not sure. I have not watched much LA this year. We're going to look into NHL hits in a minute here. I think Tampa, Vegas, New York, teams we've been kind of following all year, as well as look into Dallas. Look into Dallas for props as well, because they got a good, well-rounded team. I think that's the series I'm targeting. So yeah, Vegas, Dallas, Tampa, Florida, and Rangers Caps are the series that I'd be targeting first round. And if you like defensive matchup against Edmonton, defensive matchup against Vancouver, I think that's kind of the way you got to go. And then Boston, Toronto will just throw money at everything. Just fucking let it hit the wall and stick. Future odds. I'm trying to find something to prop bet on. Let me see if I can just go to Bovada because every other fucking book sucks. Yeah, so I can't use any normal books, guys, because basically they're just like, oh, buddy, you're dead. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, you're dead. You didn't realize? All right, sports. Okay. All right, let's share
Is
this
that how
screen.
they said it? Oh, buddy, you're dead.
They said, oh, buddy. Oh, bud.
Hey,
You're dead.
bud. Did you
All
know
right.
you were fucking dead?
NHL playoff series prices. All right, so Islanders plus 325, Carolina minus 435, Boston minus 125, Toronto plus 105, Florida minus 185. I think Tampa has a chance in that series. I think it's the one series it's not completely lopsided. New York minus 450. Slam the fucking nothing. You have no money to make on that series. Colorado only minus 135 against Winnipeg. Vancouver minus 150. Edmonton minus 200 against LA. Let's see NHL playoff specials. How many series will go to a game 7? What did we pick? Let's look at the bracket real quick. We picked 1 Dallas and Vegas. It's game 7.
Yep.
We picked 2.
Is that the whole playoffs or just the
Boston
first
and
round?
Toronto.
It says first round, right? So 2.
Yeah, first round. So it'd be 2. Terrible odd. I'm gonna lock it down though. How many teams will record a sweep? I think fucking for sure
2.
that the Rangers are gonna sweep. I don't think there's any other sweep in the first round.
You don't think there's any other sweep in the first round?
I think Carolina could
what
do
about Carolina?
it. I think Carolina could do it.
These odds are fucking horrible. Can you
These are
parlay
terrible
them?
odds. You cannot because they're specials. Total number of games to go to overtime. God, overtime playoff hockey is insane. Yeah, these are terrible. These are fucking shot, bud. Series betting. That's where we were just at, right? Nothing. Futures, playoff specials. Yeah, we just did that. Damn, these are ass. NHL awards. Conn Smythe trophy. Oh, you can bet that now? Oh, shit. These are going to be crazy odds. You know what the Conn Smythe is?
Yeah.
It is the championship
the
team
best
MVP.
player, right? Oh, championship player. Okay.
It's the MVP of the playoffs but you can win it if you lose too. Odds on probably it's got to be McKinnon. I doubt it'd be Panarin. It'd be Shesterkin if the Rangers win for sure.
What do you think about Hurricanes, Rangers, Avalanche, and Oilers, all to win their series?
Hurricanes, Rangers, Avalanche, and Oilers.
100 to win 400.
Really? Hurricanes.
Yeah. Rangers.
The
Avalanche are minus 125 to beat the fucking Winnipeg Jets.
That's crazy. Oilers.
Yeah, I don't think that's fucking
plus 293. 100 to win 400 you got?
Yep. 125 to win 397.
125 to win 365. That's a solid ass ticket. I think that's a lock. Two of these are a lock. The only one that's worrisome is Colorado, but at the same time, they are going to obliterate them. That is a fucking knock. Honestly, yeah. I'm going to see if we picked every. I'm not touching Dallas, Vegas at all.
No.
Vancouver. Oh, God, I feel like Tampa could win. I'm not touching that either. And Boston and Toronto.
Yeah, I didn't put that on there because
I don't blame you.
Could win.
I think
I didn't put the Canucks on there either, but that's up to you. I'm locking
50 to win 277.
That's nice, but that's a pussy ass bet. I'm just telling you. I don't know.
7,000.
No, just put $150 on it like a real man.
831.
You got way worse odds on the fucking. You got worse odds on the Avalanche, worse odds on the Oilers. You got worse odds on the Hurricanes. You got worse odds on the Rangers. I have minus 400 on the Hurricanes, minus 435 for the Rangers. I have minus 125 for the Avalanche and minus 196.
What's your whole ticket?
I literally have better odds than you.
What's your whole ticket?
I have Hurricanes, Rangers, Avalanche.
No, what's the odds for the whole ticket? Mine's plus 554.
Mine's 125 to win 400. So
What's your does it show you the? Oh,
it doesn't say odds.
Oh, okay.
I'm on like a local book.
Yeah, I can't do local books. I only do offshore. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a solid ticket, guys. I mean, slam that if you'd like. You can tail a couple. Like, I honestly think so. The one thing I was notioning towards was Rangers Hurricanes. That would bring you a minus 199 ticket. That's fucking awful. Oh wait. I can go in depth to these, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
Colorado.
You can also take them price wise. You could take them to win by a game and a half. You could take them to win by 2 games.
I've never betted.
Go to series spread.
Alternate
Rangers
lines.
minus 3.5.
What the fuck is that?
If you think they're going to sweep, they got to win 4-0. They got to sweep.
Oh, so minus 3.5 is under how many games that they'll play?
Right. So if it's, let's say you take the Rangers minus 2.5 and they win the series 4-1, that ticket would cash. But if the fucking Caps win 2 games, that's a loss.
So plus 2.5 is a 4-1 series.
Plus 2.5 is a 4-2 series.
Why the fuck would not just put 4.5, like 4-2 in the series instead of plus 2.5?
They can. Right, so you can take. Wait, hold on. You can take exact like. Scroll down.
Okay. Here we are.
You could take like exact. Yeah, you could take. Yeah.
I think this is a great spot to make some money. Which game will the series end? You can't. I bet you can't pair these together. Game 4, Game 6, Game 7, Game 5. You have a 25% chance of hitting one of these, and they're decent odds.
Yeah, they're all pretty good odds. Yeah, that's for sure.
Correct score after 3 games. That's a dunk. 2 at home, and then they're not winning in Washington. Correct score after game 4. Series lead after 3 games. I guarantee there's 2 shutouts. There has to be. They got Ovechkin. Never mind. Number of overtime games. I don't think. Yeah, if I had to do a Rangers ticket, I would do. Honestly, I just don't see Washington like doing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling. This is the only sweep in my opinion of the first round. Like that actually, like I think New York has a better chance. Like statistically, the Washington Capitals are coming into this fucking playoff series with the worst overall like performance of a regular season to sneak into a playoff spot. The Penguins would have given the Rangers more of a tough time. The fucking Red Wings would have given the Rangers more of a tough time. Yeah, I think what is that 50 to win 250. Yeah, I think that's a lock. I'm gonna check into these other series real quick. Then we can look at NBA as well because we haven't looked at like the numbers and the odds. Guys on TikTok, if you got anything you'd like to like recommend us to look at, please let me know. Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. I want to see the fucking let's go Colorado, Winnipeg. Series props. No way they sweep. I'd say 4-2 Colorado. Series leader. Series top goal scorer. Nathan McKinnon. Series top point scorer. Series most shots on goal for the series. That's what I'm talking the fuck about. Hold on. Fuck Colorado. Give me one. Oh, here we go. Let's go, Dan. We've been doing shots on goal all year. Vegas, Dallas, top shots on goal leader. Eichel, Robertson, Marchessault. Little Marshy ticket.
Carlson. Give me fucking Carlson at
William Karlsson. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good fucking pick right there. Sagan's
Sagan ain't bad either. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Sagan shoots
plus
the pill.
2,500. Ooh.
Let's save these all in. Hold on. There's got to be one more series where there's a shooter that's underestimated. This is good luck picking this one. It's either Matthews or Pasternak. That's fucking nuts.
Pasta.
I think it's Pasta. McDavid, no fucking shot. It's McDavid. Carol.
What about this ticket? Hurricanes -1.5 in the spread.
Mhm.
Over 4.5 games in the Boston Bruins Maple Leaf series. Rangers -1.5. That's a +180 ticket.
Damn. Send me that.
Yeah.
Screenshot that and send it to me. Barzell down here is crazy. Jesper Kotkaniemi. Brent Burns. Top point scorer. Jake Gensel. Gensel's a playoff monster, boy.
Jakey boy.
Plus 900 for the most shots on goal in the series as a favorite. What? Hold on. 15 win 135.
Put
5
50
win
on it.
45. 50. Yeah, it's like throw the fucking mortgage on it, bud. He's only got to beat 60 other people.
Don't be a pussy.
I really like these. And then at the same token, they got to have the same shit for basketball. Is there basketball on right now?
Yeah.
Timberwolves to score 100+ points in every playoff game. That's insanely stupid. Why is that -400? No, okay, maybe I'm shot. Team special, Phoenix Suns, whatever the fuck. Oh, these are per team specials.
Wait, go back up to the fucking Timberwolves one. What was that?
Yeah, they're all the same thing. It's for each team. To score over 100 points in every playoff game. Karl Anthony Towns to foul out of any game. Anthony Edwards to average plus 25 points per game in the playoffs.
That's not. Those first two aren't going to happen, though.
Mike Breen to say bang after Anthony Edwards made 3.
Oh, that's a fucking lockety lock of the goddamn century.
Anthony Edwards pulls up. Bang. Got to be a
goddamn
sports
bang.
Jalen Brunson to score 25+ points in each playoff game. Brunson to average 31 points in the playoffs is -110. This is crazy. Hold on. Embiid to score 20+ points every playoff game. All right, this is a little extra. Jokic to score 3+ triple doubles in the playoffs, plus -5,000.
Yeah, because that's the lock of the century.
That's the lock of the century.
Dude, that might. If I had $1 billion, I would put it all on that right now.
No, I know. Okay, thanks for throwing my fucking team in here, Bovada. No fucking Miami.
Will Miami get swept? Yes, -10,000.
Yo, you're a fucking prick. Let's see.
I think the Heat are gonna get fucking blanked, dude.
Where's Miami? Come on, there we go.
Right there.
Holy! Oh. Oh.
Oh shit, that's good.
That hurts. That hit me. Heat 4-0 bang.
What is that? Plus 30,000 to win 300. They ain't doing that shit.
Heat in 7.
No shot, dude. You guys ain't winning this fucking series. You guys are gonna lose. This is the Celtics in fucking 4.
Forfeit. Know what? Run it.
You don't even have the stones to place that bet.
I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a weird slot.
Celtics in 4. That's it.
The Celtics.
Mm.
All right, we're gonna get into reacting to because I didn't watch it. Did you watch it last night, the Pelicans Kings game? Because I want to see.
No, I actually didn't fucking at all. But make sure it's like succinct. I don't want to watch 12 minutes of highlights over there. Okay.
No.
Especially because you don't have YouTube Premium still.
They're called condensed highlights. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Well, I'll just hop in halfway through. Do you want to use StreamYard even though you're on StreamYard? It's like, oh my gosh, you called it.
You can get a free trial right now. Just saying.
Here we are. Winner. Go.
I just X'd through it.
Jones.
All right, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Orleans
real
a
quick as we're
10-2.
doing this.
All right.
Oh!
Good.
Partnering with SoFi.
All right. After the stream, I'm downloading it. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're fucking. You don't have to download anything. All you have to do
Recognize
is
the
just fucking.
generational player. Join the official bank of the NBA.
But we like seeing
SoFi,
Jason Tatum
get
before he
your
gets
money
knocked out of the
right.
playoffs, you know?
No, the fuck we do not.
Oh my god.
This
Oh,
is
A CRM shouldn't weigh
You're
in much.
sabotaging the fucking stream.
Fox
all right, watch
bounces.
the fucking
Poke
game,
away.
Dan.
Hurry up.
Nance trying to give it up. He does. Murphy drive. Return.
That's the crazy NBA.
Big finish.
Huh? Give me a second.
Working around the perimeter
Go to
with
the bathroom.
Sabonis. Had a big first quarter. Hasn't been a huge factor here in the second. Barnes goes all the way and finishes.
And that's where they
The corpse of Harrison Barnes goes to the right.
Sabonis against Nance.
Sabonis is like
Barnes.
off-brand Jokic.
Got a three.
and they needed
like,
that. Barnes can
know,
elevate over Alvarado
like
right
the
there.
Kmart version.
McCollum, Murphy, Marshall, and Ingram, the five
Can't
on the
stand in
floor.
front of anyone.
Marshall, open look.
Good.
Cha-ching.
And New Orleans, they shoot a high.
Wait, did New
volume-
Orleans fucking
They are
win? I
4
thought
of
Sacramento
8
won.
from three-point
I can't
territory.
believe fucking
47-37
Sacramento lost.
Pelicans.
Like a walk.
Murray
good
falls down.
defense.
Take it away. Cookies from Marshall.
Smash it.
Upstairs for the slam.
What the fuck is Sacramento doing? What are they doing? How are they losing
Sacramento
this game?
is searching
Zion's
for
not even
offense.
playing,
3
right?
of 16 from 3. That's one way to change it.
No
De'Aaron
fucking
Fox
Zion.
nails
You guys
the
are
triple.
losing by fucking 9 right
Marshall
now.
drives in,
11.
kicks it out.
Jesus Christ.
McCollum.
Is New
give it up.
Orleans good?
Ingram extends for the bucket.
Oh, look at
the
Ingram's
EuroLeague
back.
MVP in 2023. No call. Marshall couldn't finish it. Open door here for Sacramento with 34 seconds left.
Smash.
Lined it up.
I
Fox.
hate that
Knock
shit.
it down. It's a 3.
And he likes the shots the
All right,
Keegan's
so
getting.
we're up by
Just
fucking
keep taking
9
more of
right
them.
now.
Largest lead has been
I thought Sacramento
13
won.
for New Orleans. Ingram
Sacramento
is
didn't win?
fouled in the act. A chance at a three-point play.
Dude, I didn't know the Magic and the Cavs
Shot
are
clock is
playing
down to
right
2.
now.
It's down to 1.
Yeah,
So
nobody
bonus
cares about that
off.
series. That's
Yeah,
why.
I saw
And
it pop up on my phone as I was
upstairs
taking a fucking
and
piss,
in by
and I
Keegan
dropped
Murray,
my phone and it
volleyball
almost went in the
style.
toilet, and I smacked it midair across the fucking bathroom.
Ellis, take it away. Herb Jones, former teammates at Alabama. Jones ahead.
Get it.
Spots McCollum.
Yeah, I think
Got a 3.
Sacramento might have lost. I thought
And
they
the
won.
Lehigh product now has
See, that's
7.
why I brought up earlier.
Barnes
So-
denied.
Hold on. Zion's hurt though.
Ingram, feed it.
He's
Jones.
a fucking.
Bullseye.
I think he ate like too much fried chicken or something. He's fine.
They were just 21-19 at home.
He just had a
this
fucking
season.
night
Fox
where he had
walks
some
in
Ben and Jerry's and it
nails
got a
it
little
from the
wild.
outside.
Hold on, I'm fast.
He had the
forwarding
shit.
this.
Opportunities
Hold
on
on,
that
let me see.
possession.
No,
but
come
really
on, just let it fucking run. I'm doing. Oh,
See what I
here
do?
we go
Hey,
again.
Caitlin Clark.
Stop touching shit.
It takes passion.
If you don't get fucking
Community
YouTube
that's
Premium
there
after
for
this,
you
I'm gonna
every
kill
step
you.
of the way.
Well, I really like State Farm.
Proud to cover greatness.
Isn't she dating Jake from State Farm?
No, she's
Zapier
not.
just
Oh
integrated
my
with
God.
OpenAI, and this is going to change
You
the game
understand
for businesses and content
The
creators.
amount of sabotage that you are doing to the
Sacramento
stream
0
right
for in
now.
the fourth.
Hold on.
Sabonis.
Saboteur.
It goes down. This would be the biggest of all to get to the
10-point
playoffs.
lead.
Valanciunas creating
Valanciunas.
space.
Baby!
Valanciunas.
Said baby!
Ingram against Ellis.
I
2
love Brandon
seconds.
Ingram. He's like
1
young
second.
Katie. Look at him.
Ingram got him.
Oh my goodness!
New Orleans doing a
Yeah,
good
that
job
was-
of one shot and done.
He's
Look
quick
out.
too, huh?
Ingram.
Dude, he's
Kick.
fantastic. I
Extra.
would take him in a
Alvarado.
heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Alvarado's a good kid too. I like him.
In the
Isn't he
absence
always-
of
he's the one
Zion
that always
Williamson,
hides
who
on
had
the court.
40 points and
Steals shit.
11
I can't
rebounds the other
believe that they
night.
actually have a fucking
Ingram
crowd there.
Gives it up
Usually they
and
never have a
tosses it
crowd.
away to Murray.
Yeah, I
Murray
know. Oh, hold
to
on.
Sabonis, who puts it down. You have
White
done
boy
your
dunk.
volleyball
Good,
research.
Oh, dude, speaking of,
I thought
know
you
didn't
were a
watch the
one-trick
playing game
pony
last
with
night,
Coach
but,
Karai.
Got
Jaime
it.
Bottom
Jaquez
for
was
Murray.
You challenged me to do better.
Yeah, Jaime's good, man. I love
Steals,
Jaime.
So they've
too.
disrupted things on the defensive
I
end.
know we drafted
Murphy.
I did watch the fucking
timeout.
game last
Jones
night. Don't
locates
fucking accuse
him.
me of not watching games.
Sabonis one-on-one with Nance.
Yeah, well, Tyler
9 to
Hero
shoot.
was one fucking rebound.
Find the
away
open
from
man,
hitting one of
Barnes.
those.
Tyler Hero sucks.
Sticks it for 3.
And a little
He dropped- I-
You know what
I
Jason
picked-
Tatum's gonna do to Tyler Hero in that fucking first round matchup?
Just better this
You know,
year.
Bam had a
dunk
five
on
on
his
his
head.
Jason Tatum.
better. You got
He's gonna
OKC,
dunk on Hero's head
Ingram
and just dribble
buries
his
it
nuts
from the
across his
outside.
face the whole time.
Fox racing
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Gonna be
accurate.
good, man.
Cut off there by Jones. A minute 22 on the
Little
clock.
Scoobity.
Fox attacking the
Poor
rim.
De'Aaron.
We're down to
Do
52
you guys remember
seconds
Markel
left.
Fultz?
Fox misses on a 3. Right back to
Fox is
Fox.
great,
Cutters
I
of
know.
Brothers who
Sacramento's
slams
just-
it with
Sacramento sucks dick,
45.9. This is an
Dude,
8-point
honestly, you
game.
know who's their
Oh,
best
it is.
player? One of their
Back
best
for
players.
Jones, ahead for
dude, Malik
Murphy.
Monk is a spark plug for this team.
Murphy drives and slams.
Oh
Major
my
interception.
God!
Went
Window dressing
off,
now.
dude.
What the
that's it.
fuck are these jerseys?
They
that they're
are
wearing?
the playoff Pelicans.
Yeah.
Crescent. It says Crescent on it.
It says
New
Crescent.
Orleans knocks off
Crescent
Sacramento.
City, bitch.
And they get the 8 seed.
Yikes.
in the
Okay, so
Western
now,
Conference.
now me saying, because you were like, who cares? They didn't win. Now me saying, because I saw the headlines, now me saying that Zion fucking is hurt holds a little bit more weight, don't you think? Just a
No,
little
not
bit.
really.
I mean, it holds some weight in correlation to they're playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you're like, oh yeah, dude,
They were gonna lose anyways. It doesn't matter. They're not beating OKC, man. They're gonna fucking lose with or without Zion and his fucking goddamn donut eating bitch ass. Like it doesn't matter, man.
You know, it's crazy. As soon as
Zion has fucking 24 donuts on his counter right now, and he is just fucking going to town on those motherfuckers, dude. Me and Zion are like the same fucking dude, just getting some donuts, having a good time. Both have the same amount of athleticism and the same shot in the NBA. If I was 6'8", I would be Zion. Just gonna say it.
The funny thing is like Zion, every time he gets hurt, they're like, well, Zion, it seems that you hurt your elbow. You want to do a leg workout today? He's like, actually, no.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not working out at all, and I'm just gonna eat some stuff. I love Zion, man.
Yeah, I mean, he
They
had
gave him
it.
$200 million, and he can't even fucking put the steak down for 14 minutes.
Not even a steak, dude. Put on a carnivore. You need steak, dude. They gave him $200 million, and he can't put down like the fucking Fritos. Like, buddy's just hammering. Dude,
He's
hasn't
just at
eaten-
McDonald's at 3:00 in the morning.
Hold on, I gotta pull up, see if I can find this meme. This is what I picture Zion as. There's a fucking clip of on Family Guy of James Gandolfini.
Oh, do you know the story behind that?
Behind
You
James
go ahead. I'll
Gandolfini.
tell you the story. Yeah, I'll tell you the story.
No, tell me the story as I'm pulling it up and skipping through the ads.
So James Gandolfini, it was well known that on set he would not come out of his trailer if he wasn't in the fucking scene, and he'd be in his trailer fucking doing blow and banging hookers the whole time.
And then he's like, "Oh, bro, time to go." Well, he's getting
The whole fucking time. No, they said like when he started, he was like a good dude, like real nice and shit like that. And then when he started getting famous, he started like getting like lost in the character a little bit and started acting like him a little bit, and
He
just started
should.
doing a bunch of blow, dude.
He's like, "Yeah, you fucking need to do a little blow in the set." Anyway, this is what I picture Zion Williamson as. Ready?
Lois? Where the devil is everyone? This place is more deserted than James Gandolfini's workout room.
Here comes Zion. That's Zion for you. I mean,
Zion.
he's got to get in the swing. But at the same token, can like really diving into one series in the NHL I want to get into. Statistically, the Maple Leafs are great on paper. And I know you haven't watched a lot of Bruins hockey this season, but they are a phenomenal fucking team.
Right.
I'm going to go off on a little bit of tangent talking on the Maple Leafs here. The Maple Leafs are the team that I compare to the Oklahoma City Thunder, talking on the fact that like they have the young pieces. They have like, so Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is Austin Matthews. Okay.
Yep.
And then you have like Mitch Marner would be like Jalen Williams, fast, works, does his thing. Chet Holmgren will be like William Nylander, a little overrated, but you know, he plays his game. But they have the cohesive pieces to not only win now, but at the same token, the only difference is that like they're on two different timelines. The Leafs right now are who OKC is going to be in 3 to 4 years. Stacked pile draft picks, really got a good team going. I do not think that it is unheard of to watch the Leafs advance, but it's like you got to exercise this demon this year. And at the same token, when I'm talking OKC, OKC is poised to beat New Orleans if they play their fucking game. But I think OKC is better coached than Toronto. weird comparison I'm talking here, but I bring this up to say that, like, to delve deep into like the biggest storyline of an NHL playoff game. If you guys feel differently, please comment in whatever comment section you're on. I don't think Toronto, outside of Austin Matthews, can really will their team to a win without proper goaltending. We talked about Boston's goaltending tandem. They are solid. They are studs. Excuse me, that can really come in and dictate a whole series. And with hockey, goaltending is a huge fucking piece in correlation to like being able to steal a game. I don't think there's one other position in sports that you can really steal a game. Like, you think you can steal a game as a quarterback?
Yeah.
You can, but you need to like rely on people to like stealing
You
a
need
game
to be
is like,
Mahomes. Yeah, I think, but okay, hold on. I think you could be Lamar Jackson and like Josh Allen and steal a fucking game.
I agree. Okay, I'll say like that caliber. Goaltending
Yeah.
in general, like the number one thing you look for in a goalie. I was talking about with the Pens all year. I'm like, we got decent goaltending, but we don't have someone who can steal a game. You need a piece. You need someone that, like, when you're not playing your best, you can be like, well, at least we got so and so to rely on. That, like, even if stealing a game means if you necessarily don't deserve to win that game, but he just plays out of his mind and just wills your team to a victory, like Linus Ullmark for the Boston Bruins can do that. He can steal you a game against the top one of the top shooting teams in the NHL. I don't think Toronto even has a goalie that can keep them in a game, let alone steal one. I think that's what it boils down to. So
Is the goalie that fucking bad?
he's not that bad, but dude, they've gone through goalie after goalie after goalie the past like 4 or 5 seasons. So on top of the pressure to perform well in a playoff series against a phenomenal Boston team, also your job's
Talk
always
about
up in
that.
the air.
Wait a second. Talk about that for a second, because how much pressure is on the Maple Leafs? Like, how much pressure from their fans, from their fucking, like, from that market? Like, that's the only thing that matters in Toronto, correct? Correct? Like,
Yes.
seriously.
The unbelievable amount. There is not one team in any playoff series, NBA or NHL, that has more pressure on them than the Toronto Maple Leafs to win, especially against Boston. Every year, Toronto looks great. Austin Matthews almost scored 70, finished with 69. And just that, like you said, I'm surprised you know as much about that market, but you grew up in Buffalo, so you're close to it.
I did,
That
yeah,
market out there is cutthroat. So many players leave Toronto, and they're like, okay, I can just like fucking exhale.
Do you think that? Okay, let me talk to you about this, because in any other city, the NHL does it. Like in American sports, the NHL is like clearly fourth, maybe third amongst like the big third.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. So, do you think that? I mean, so is Edmonton the same way? Is Vancouver the same way? Is Montreal the same way?
Edmonton barely gets fucking sunlight. All they have is Oilers hockey. But at the same token, Edmonton's kind of got that lure of like, it's where Gretzky was, and McDavid's like the next one after Crosby, and like they're kind of just like, it's at least Edmonton's a little patient. That hockey market in Toronto is vicious. On top of the fact, it correlates to like Edmonton will make some noise, and if they get knocked out or if they stay in and they make a run.
What about Montreal?
Montreal.
They love hockey. Obviously.
They love hockey out there, and but Toronto is the mecca of pressure in Canada because they're the only team that's good, and there has not been a Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup, I think, in the last like 30 years.
So what?
I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of the last one.
That's gotta fucking eat them alive.
Yeah, let me look up. Let me look it up. Because dude. So think about that. Not even just like they obviously Edmonton and Winnipeg's in, but last Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup. Let's see. The Montreal Canadiens. It's been over 30 years since the last time a team from the north of the border managed to win a title. It was 92-93 with Patrick Waugh and Guy Carbonneau. Yeah, Montreal.
Right, so would you say that the first star player to bring a championship back to Toronto or Canada in general would maybe get all of the pussy in the country or like half of it? Like, what would you say?
I don't know, because
ballpark me the amount of vagina that this guy would get. If Austin Matthews leads the Toronto Maple Leafs to a Stanley Cup, do you think he's going to have a penis by the end of the year?
Probably not. No, but he's also a kid from Arizona.
Just worked right
But at the same token, no. So I'll compare it.
That
If
okay.
Austin-
I like it.
What?
But Marner's a fucking Canadian boy. True.
I think so. Marner,
He's got to be.
but he doesn't have the headline. Matthews would be as big or bigger than Drake in Toronto if he brought a cup back. Because like the Raptors won a chip, and Kawhi was like he barely talks, and he goes whatever the case
that
may
laugh
be.
is crazy.
Whatever-
That laugh is crazy.
I know. Whatever the case may be, like they're like, Toronto fans were like, "Whoa, this is cool." But like,
Yeah.
if Matthews were to bring a cup back, they would freak the fuck out. Where is Mitch Marner from? Not Mitch Trubisky.
He's got to be fucking from Toronto.
From Toronto. He's from Markham, Canada.
There you go.
Yeah, wherever the fuck that is. It's Ontario.
That's Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto, Ontario. Okay. Yeah, so he's from Markham. I mean, whatever the case may be, if they even smell the Eastern Conference Final, it's gonna be fucking insane. And if they beat, honestly, that's the one thing I'll say about like correlating to our bracket. If Toronto beats Boston,
They could be.
they're gonna go like this. They're gonna be like, holy shit, we did it. Boom. Like
See,
that.
now I'm kind of cheering for Toronto, and that kind of fucks me up a little bit.
Why? You're a Sabres fan. What do they ever do to you? They're like next door neighbors.
My God, they beat the shit out of us all the time. What are you talking about? You know,
Yeah,
have you
but
ever been to a Sabres game when we're playing fucking Toronto?
no.
Every fuck, dude, it's like a shit. Oh, I fucking hate
And there's a bunch of fans in the stadium and shit.
Dude, I fucking hate Toronto Maple Leafs fans. But you know what?
God.
I hope they beat the Bruins because if there's one city that I hate the most in this fucking country, it's Boston. Any sort of Boston, any sort of Massachusetts team, I hope you guys all lose. So let's go Toronto.
Yeah, I'll tail into Toronto because I don't even want the Rangers to get. If Toronto gets to the finals, I'm all over Toronto to root for. Let me see.
I don't think anyone gets past the fucking Avs. I'm gonna be honest with you. So,
I mean, I think that if they got there, they wouldn't be able to compete goaltending wise. Oh yeah, so check this out. This is what I want to touch on now. Speaking on playoffs.
Yeah.
So NHL props. I've been able to hit on a lot of hockey with like shots on goal, and I started recently getting into goalie saves and the overs on shots on goal, like for a goaltender to make saves like over 25.5, whatever per game. The one thing I never really dove deep into is the correlation between hitting in the NHL. So I'm gonna pop this up. I heard about this against the Penguins. This kid, let me present it. There we go. This kid right here. This is StatMuse, by the way. Jeremy Lazan. He hit Ricardo Rakell in the Penguins, and he got the 386th hit of the season. That made him the all-time NHL leader in hits in a season in general for the NHL. So, looking at like him, Garnet Hathaway, who's not going to be in the playoffs, and Brady Tkachuk, narrowing it down to players that are in. Obviously, just like shots on goals, if their lines are high, they're going to be high anyway. But you look into the playoffs, if you'd ever watched playoff hockey, the one thing that'll jump off the screen to you is that holy shit. Everyone, it's called finishing your check. Say if a puck's right here, somebody gets it, and they swing it out of the zone, and they get the puck away from me before I can even get to them. If I'm right there, doesn't matter if the puck's gone, I'm finishing my check, right? Not even aside from that, you start a series, game one, you want to enforce your will on a team and beat them down early and quick. Hits is going to go through the roof like it does every season. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in the top 25 league leaders in hits is going to be in the playoffs this season. Smashville is what they call it. That's 3 on Nashville, 1 on Vegas, 1 on Toronto, Edmonton. It's a lot of series you can look into. But basically, what you want to look into is this. And I don't know if you want to side with me on this, Dan. What I'm thinking is lines for hockey hits is going to be more or less catered into like people that hit and hit often as like a grinder enforcer kind of style. But I want to target players that have big frames, that their coaching staff will expect them to go in and be like, okay, you're going to have to be more physical and oppose your will. And so their line can grow. I'm going to go to Prize Picks and see if there's anything on it already. Because I really want to work this down to a science. So this is kind of like our attempt. Like, it's going to sound stupid at first, but our attempt in building a line with you guys for hitting for the NHL. Let me see what Prize Picks has up. All right, cool. All right, cool. They have it. That's awesome. Bada bing, bada boom. Is someone doing like a vacuum in your house right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you see this well?
Yep.
All right. So this is what more or less like the hitting lines
I'm
look like.
listening.
All right.
Go.
Seth Jarvis, shit like this. So 2.5 is what I'm thinking. Kind of like shots on goal is going to be like an average line. 3.5. This is all going up for the playoffs. Usually lines would be 1.5. So they're already kind of bumping. So all these players are probably going to miss each one of these lines. When is this game? Saturday? This is today at 5:08?
Yeah, we got playoff games all day today, dude.
We're
all fucking day.
ripping. We're placing picks. We're turning a corner here. Okay, we're locking in picks here. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 4 hits is crazy, is it not?
Not for the playoffs, dude. I'm literally, look at me when I tell you, in the NHL playoffs, you are like inclined to hit, and if you don't, you are a bitch, and your team, you will not get ice time. Cal Clutterbuck, 3.5. He's gonna hammer this. That's all he can do is hit. Boom, more.
That's
I'm
all he
on
can
it.
do. All right.
McAvoy's 5 foot
Clutterbuck.
nothing, but he hits people. Matt Martin.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth, all right? Some of us are a little short here, and we don't like that.
I'm short here too. Matt Martin. No, he's not gonna get a lot of ice time. Fuck that. Ilya Ubadushkin. Okay.
Ilya Lubushkin.
Ilya Lubushkin. 4-5-3. Oh, playoffs. He's gonna have the juice. Lubushkin and Clutterbuck.
Oh, fucking Prize Picks has a Nikola Jokic over 0.5 point.
Oh, that's easy. Aren't you a good sports bettor?
Going under.
Jake Gensel against the Islanders.
I'm going under.
He's lines 3 on here. That's the same thing as fucking 3.5. Those smart motherfuckers. Taking Gensel.
All right, give me some picks because I actually have I have a bunch of money in Prize Picks I didn't know about.
Okay.
Forgot that I hit on the MMA shit.
Barzell at 2.5. I like Barzell and Gensel.
No, give me hits. I thought we were doing hits. I want to do hits.
Oh, I got the hits. I got Clutterbuck and Lubushkin.
Clutterbuck over?
Cal Clutterbuck over.
Who else?
Yeah, no, fuck it.
Lubushkin?
He's older, though. Yeah, no, definitely take Lubushkin. Trent Frederick. Oh, hold on. Maybe Trent Frederick instead of Cal Clutterbuck, because at least he's younger. I'm not really going to work into the age side of this. He's fucking fragile. Yeah, let's go Trent Frederick and Ilya Lubushkin. Because at least they were hitting prior. Like, they're going to come into the series bumping. Ryan Reeves. Oh, shit. They're adding props as we speak. Oh, buddy.
Reeves hits, though, right?
Reeves is a fucking beast. That's all he should be doing. Damn, 6'5", 5. Yeah, no. Okay, and we'll go Reeves as well. And also, dude, you know what the cool thing about hits is? You can call anything a hit. Like, say if like your puck's here. Oh, Dan, this is the bread and butter of hits, though. This is why I want to be all over this tonight. Look at me. Puck's here. You bump someone like that, just like as they're going by. Like, it doesn't have to be a fucking open ice monster grab. Like, just like murder someone. It just has to be making a play. Little plays, little plays, little plays, little plays. This is like, if you can't get the fucking puck on that, you should be able to run into someone.
Copy that. Let's run it.
Yeah, I'm doing Reeves, Frederick, and Lubushkin. Where is it?
Lubushkin.
Barzell, Gensel. Okay, I'm gonna lock these in as well. Points. Palmieri, Gensel, Barzell, Matthews for a 0.5 points.
0.5 points against Boston.
Yeah. He can get an assist. Honestly, I kind of like Tavares more.
Fuck that shit. I'm staying off of those. I hate those goblin lines. Those are so gay.
I hate it. Ruins the betting experience because they're like, hey, you want to look like a bitch? Goalie saves. Samsonov, 26.5. Frederick, 24.5. Varlamov. Ooh, 30.5.
He's not good.
Does Toronto let up more than 26 shots on net? Boston's probably going to be humming.
I think Boston's going to shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to go Samsonov over.
Yeah, but that's saves though, right?
But it doesn't really matter. So say if Boston's shooting, say if they get like, if you're at 24 saves and they scored 3 goals, you're at 25, 26, 27. Like that's 27 shots on goal. But at the same total, like you still need, they're probably gonna. Let me do some research real quick.
I almost think that fucking Varlamov like 30.5, we go under.
On goal in the playoffs per team. Average shots on goal in the playoffs per team. This is the 2022 playoffs. Holy shit. Well, I mean, it's fairly recent. I'm not going to display it. It's too much. 44 and damn, Penguins shot 44 shots a game during the playoffs. 2022. All right, 30, 32,
like
31.
On goal. That's talking like on goal fucking shots
per game on goal. This all right. It's I'm just gonna go through the teams. Actually, I'll just fucking share this tab. 30 for Toronto, 32 for the Bruins, 31 for the Rangers, 37 for the Kings, 27 for the Stars, 44, 28. Like even every one of these lines is over our line. And at the same token, like, let me see if there's something else I can look at. Team leaders. Oh, this is Bet MGM Sportsbook. Team leaders for shots on goals per game this season. Edmonton. See, look at this is why like these lines kind of bug me. Cause like it's they are sharp, including goals. Cause like their shot total is included for a goal, but it's not really necessarily included for a goaltender saves. Carolina 33.1. So I think honestly, I'm kind of tailing into what you're saying. 30.5 is a little higher though. Where's Boston?
Yo, that's a lot. I just think, is he a good goaltender? I don't really know a lot about him.
Yeah, Varlamov is a good goalie. He had a 40 save game like 4 days ago.
So why are we so certain that Carolina's going to win then?
Because that's the only thing they have.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So actually,
like
then
it?
maybe I like it. Maybe I like it more now.
Okay. Yeah, look at like compared to Frederick Anderson's for the goalie for the Hurricanes. His goal, his save line is like they don't even think the Islanders are going to get shots on goal.
Well, Carolina does limit shots on goal, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take Barzal off in that correlation as well. I mean, you're pairing Gensel to get shots on your goaltenders. That's kind of like a nice little play.
I think maybe Gensel and the fucking whatever, the goalie.
Yeah, Gensel and Varlamov. Okay. I like these.
I think so. Yeah.
Face-offs 1, hits, shots on goal combos. Block shots is another thing that's going to skyrocket too.
I know, but like how many fucking do they even offer that?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. Alexander Romanov. 3, 6, 1, 1, and 4. He's playing Carolina. They're going to shoot. You block everything in the playoffs. You throw yourself in harm's way for death in the playoffs.
Who is it?
It's Alexander Romanov, defenseman for the Islanders.
I like it.
We're getting spicy. Hold on.
There's
Morgan Riley.
Gotta get a little spicy.
1.5.
A little fucking spicy.
Morgan Riley. I hate these fucking stupid goblin lines. Show me something I can actually like. Dude, I fucking almost killed this kid the other day playing hockey. I fucking ripped a slap shot on the net, and he dove in front of it like it was the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm like, dude, are you out of your mind? Do you have work tomorrow? You fucking insane, Dan. I hammered it. Like it was.
You're like, are you crazy? I just fucking hammered that shit, baby.
Yeah, dude. You want to break your wrist on my fucking?
Do you know how
slap shot?
hard I'm fucking firing these
I'm
pucks
humming
there,
these
buddy?
pills, bud.
You're going at least fucking 200 miles an hour on that shot.
10.5.
At least.
NBA. What are these fucking gay superstar things? Oh my God, cancel me.
I have no idea.
Prize Picks needs to chill out. They're like, what do you think? 25.5?
All right. Anyways, let's fucking wrap it, buddy. I got to get shit going here.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna play some parlays as well. Yeah, guys, fucking appreciate you tuning in, whatever the case may be, on TikTok, Twitter. Please follow us. We are sponsored by W Energy Drinks, guys. If you want to go check them out at W.com, or use our promo code DGenBets for, I think it's 10 to 30% off. I forget what it is. I'll figure it out for next stream, and you can get a nice little shaker, some tubs of fucking energy drink, and do all the good stuff as well to really enjoy their perfect beverage. I had some today, but I absolutely downed it. And yeah, Dan, appreciate you as well coming on. And listen, the code is DGenBets. If you guys want to get some free shit from W, sponsored by. So appreciate you guys. And yeah, enjoy the games tonight. Play some bets, play some parlays, and all that good stuff.
While I sing my comeback song, you lied to me. She said she'd never turn